In this video, we're going to learn how to do cat and cow pose and how we can use our breath work to pull them together. We're going to start in tabletop on our hands and on our knees. From here, if you want to use any props, you can. A prop that would be useful is a blanket, a flat pillow, or even a towel. And you can take that and put it under your knees for more support, especially if you have more tender knees or painful knees. This will do you a lot of good in this pose. So from here, once you completely relax those feet, we're just going to let the tops of our feet lay on down the mat. To properly align ourselves in tabletop is we are going to bring our wrists directly under our shoulders. There's a nice straight line here. We're going to do the same thing on both sides. Now, once we have that properly aligned, we're going to have our knees directly under our hips. We're not going out, because if we come out, that immediately puts negative tension on that lower back. We can't bring ourselves back, because that puts too much work on our hip flexors. But we just want to stay nice and even between those wrists and those shoulders and those knees to our hips. Our fingers are spread out and we're pushing up through our shoulders. We want to make sure we're not dropping them down, but pushing them up. We have a soft, straight spine. And once we are in proper tabletop, we're going to start in cat pose. What we're going to do is we're going to take an inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, what we're going to do is we're going to tuck that tailbone in. As you tuck, you can already see that spine rounding up. What we're going to do is we're going to take our core and we're going to act as if our belly button is pushing up into our spine, rounding it even more. Our tailbone is tucked, our spine is rounded, we're pushing through those shoulders, and our head is dropped and relaxed. Take an inhale and exhale. We're going to come all the way back out of it. Bring that tailbone out back to normal, and we're going to bring ourselves all the way back into tabletop. We're going to do it again. We're going to lower that head, tuck that tailbone in. That spine immediately starts to round, and we're going to push through those shoulders. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back in. Now from here, you can do a quick reset if you like, roll those wrists. Now from here, we're going to go into cow pose. When we go into cow pose, we're going to completely untuck that tailbone, almost sticking those hips up. And we're going to untuck that tailbone. When we untuck, our stomach automatically begins to drop. So when we untuck, we drop that stomach and force it down towards the mat. We're pushing through those shoulders, our chest is open, and we look out in front of us. This is cow pose. We're gonna hold here, take an inhale. Exhale, we're gonna slowly come out of it. Bring that head and your gaze back in between those fingers. We're going to bring our spine back to normal. As we bring our spine back to normal, that tailbone comes back to normal as well. We're going to go right back into it. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop that stomach, untuck that tailbone, that chest come forward, and we're looking out in front of us. Now, if you're doing it in slow motion, your whole body already works together and knows where it's going to go right as soon as you start dropping that stomach. Your stomach drops, your tailbone untucks, your chest is already starting to come forward, and your gaze comes up. You are in cow pose. From here, we're going to go into cat and cow pose. So we're in cow, we're going to take an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bring ourselves up and immediately round that spine, drop that head, and tuck that tailbone in. An inhale, exhale. Now we're going to do a flow. We're going to come back to tabletop, and we're going to go between cat pose and cow pose. So we're going to start in tabletop. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale, pull your stomach down into cow pose. Inhale, round that spine. Cow pose. Exhale, drop that stomach. Cow. Inhale, round that spine. Cat. Exhale, drop that stomach. Cow. Inhale, round that spine into cat one more time. On your exhale, bring yourself all the way back center into tabletop. Good job. From here, we're just going to bring ourselves right back into seated. If you'd like to, you can shake those arms, shake those wrists, roll them around a bit. And we're going to come back into seated. Put those hands on your knees, shoulders away from those ears. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep, slow inhale. And sigh out. Congratulations, you just accomplished cat and cow pose.